1. Creation of a hive mind. Scenario: collaborative agricultural research and development. Industry example: agriculture. Description: in India, agriculture is a key sector with diverse practices across regions. By creating a hive mind that includes agricultural scientists, farmers from various regions, and technology experts, innovative farming techniques can be developed. This could involve introducing precision agriculture, sustainable farming practices, and climate-resilient crops. For example, collaborating with local farmers to understand traditional practices and combining them with modern technologies like AI-driven weather predictions could enhance productivity and sustainability. 2. Rejuvenation of old concepts. Scenario: revival of traditional medicine with modern research. Industry example: Ayurveda and pharmaceuticals. Description: the Indian subcontinent has a rich heritage of traditional medicine systems like Ayurveda. By rejuvenating these old concepts through modern scientific research, pharmaceutical companies can develop new treatments that are both effective and culturally accepted. Collaborating with Ayurvedic practitioners, researchers, and biotechnologists could lead to the creation of new health products that combine traditional knowledge with modern science, addressing health issues unique to the region. 3. Multidimensional research and new thought. Scenario: interdisciplinary research in environmental conservation. Industry example: environmental science and urban planning. Description: India faces unique environmental challenges due to its diverse geography and high population density. Collaborative research involving environmental scientists, urban planners, and policymakers can help develop sustainable urbanization strategies. For instance, integrating traditional water conservation techniques like step wells with modern rainwater harvesting systems can create more effective solutions for water scarcity in urban areas. 4. Research on uncharted territory. Scenario: development of renewable energy solutions. Industry example: renewable energy. India has vast potential for renewable energy, particularly solar and wind power. Collaborative research between energy companies, government bodies, and local communities can explore uncharted territories in renewable energy development. For example, creating decentralized solar power grids in rural areas where traditional grid infrastructure is lacking can provide sustainable energy solutions that are both innovative and contextually appropriate. 5. Multi-dimensional translation of findings. Scenario: application of IT innovations in education. Industry example: information technology and education. India's IT sector is one of the most advanced globally. By translating IT innovations into the education sector, such as developing online learning platforms that cater to diverse linguistic and cultural backgrounds, the educational gap across different regions can be reduced. Collaboration between software developers, educators, and linguists can ensure that these platforms are accessible and effective for students across the Indian subcontinent. 6. Regeneration of knowledge. Scenario: preservation and modernization of traditional crafts. Industry example: handicrafts and e-commerce. Description: India is known for its rich tradition of handicrafts, but many of these crafts are at risk of disappearing. By regenerating knowledge through collaboration between artisans, design experts, and e-commerce platforms, traditional crafts can be preserved and modernized for global markets. For example, creating online platforms that connect artisans directly with consumers can help sustain these crafts while integrating contemporary design elements to appeal to modern tastes. 7. Participation and inclusivity. Scenario: inclusive financial services for rural populations. Industry example: banking and microfinance. Description: financial inclusion is a major focus in India, especially for rural populations. Banks and microfinance institutions can collaborate with local community leaders and fintech companies to develop inclusive financial services. For instance, creating mobile banking solutions that are accessible in local languages and tailored to the needs of rural populations can significantly increase financial inclusion. 8. Engagement beyond bias and prejudice. Scenario: cross-cultural teamwork in multinational corporations. Industry example: multinational corporations. Description: in India's diverse cultural landscape, MNCs often face challenges related to cross-cultural teamwork. By promoting engagement beyond bias and prejudice, these companies can create more harmonious work environments. For example, implementing diversity training programs that educate employees on cultural sensitivity and encourage collaboration across different cultural backgrounds can improve teamwork and productivity. 9. Creation of new realities. Smart city development with community participation. Industry example: urban development. Description: the Smart Cities mission in India aims to develop urban areas that are sustainable and citizen-friendly. Collaborating with local communities, urban planners, and technology providers can create new realities in urban living. For example, integrating smart infrastructure with inputs from residents can ensure that developments meet the actual needs of the community, leading to more successful and sustainable urban projects. 10. Regeneration of faith and trust. Scenario: strengthening rural-urban business collaborations. Industry example: agribusiness and retail. Description: regenerating faith and trust between rural producers and urban markets is crucial for sustainable business. Collaborating across the supply chain, from farmers to retailers, can create a more transparent and trustworthy system. For instance, implementing blockchain technology to track produce from farm to table can build trust among consumers about the origin and quality of their food, while ensuring fair prices for farmers. Conclusion: these scenarios illustrate how the collaborative principles of empowerment 2024 and beyond can be applied across various industries in the Indian subcontinent. By leveraging collaboration that respects the region's cultural diversity and unique challenges, businesses and organizations can drive innovation, sustainability, and inclusivity. These principles encourage a forward-thinking approach that combines traditional knowledge with modern advancements, ultimately contributing to the region's holistic development.